Isn't it a beautiful, sailing through the Mediterranean in my very own ship, and my god, do the Alps look beautiful. Hey, how's it going, guys? My name is Jackie Fish and welcome back to some more Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord. Today we are diving in with the brand new Europe map update. This is for 1.8 and you can play it right now. I'll leave a link to the mod itself and also to the mod's Discord down below in the description so that you guys can check it out. But my god, is it a ton of fun. So if you guys have never seen this before, you haven't seen this mod before, it's basically a mod that goes ahead and adds Europe into Bannerlord, replacing Calradia with Europe. They have future plans to expand out into the east to give us a truly humongous battle and environment for the campaign. You can already start to see all this stuff has been placed. They just need to basically figure out the factions and also start adding in these settlements. But you can see a lot of the terrain, the rivers have all been carved out, the mountains, the forests, and it looks really good indeed. I'm still waiting for my roads to be added, Lemmy. I'm waiting, and one day they will eventually be added, I'm sure, and it looks really good. However, that is really not the main crux of this update. Not only has this been updated to 1.8, but it also has the brand new naval traveling system in, which is really cool, and also supplemented with a pretty nice UI feature. And this will basically allow you to experiment with all of your ships. It will allow you to zoom to where your ships are docked. So basically wherever you leave a ship is where the ship is going to stay, as well as the ability to repair them, scrap the fleet, sell the fleet, transport the fleet. So you can also move it, but it's going to cost you money and take time. And also will allow you to actually go ahead and adjust individual ships as well right here. So right now we have a Hulk. It moves 7.5 speed. It has a troop capacity of 50, so I can move with 50 troops on this. Granted, I can buy more of these to boost that ability to move with troops, and we also have a crew capacity which we're going to have to pay for, so it's going to add to our expenditure, and also a pretty large cargo capacity. Some of the other ships go really fast as well, so you can get just like super speedy ships, but you can't carry as many men as maybe you would like. So if we teleport over to Valencia, we can see our ship as well. So yeah, I really am a big fan of this new system. It's going to be a great thing for them to build on. This is really the first concept of it. There are no kind of additional stuff, but they are planning on adding obviously loads to this, which is very nice, and it's a great start indeed. So yeah, we have our ship here. I can come here, I can go ahead and maneuver, and we can start going over. This Hulk has a cargo capacity of 10,000, so it's actually a pretty large ship, and it's a great ship for trading, more so than combat. And yeah, you can see that cargo capacity is absolutely massive. However, if I do go to port right now, I do obviously end up losing that. So my cargo capacity right here, if we go ahead and click on it again, you'll see it's back down to 2,300. So you can really utilize this for trading if you want to, and just basically make your way out and yeah, make your way out and just start trading from port to port. However, you won't be able to then carry them goods onto land because you just don't have the carry capacity unless you upgrade your mules and other stuff. So yeah, that's going to be the port system. Now you can also cheat if you have a cheat menu on if you want to, but Shipwright allows you to go ahead and see your ships and also buy new ones, and you also obviously have your Harbour Master who allows you to move around. However, what happens if you're at war with a faction and you want to land and go and fight them? For example, in Britain up here in the north, they actually have very few port towns, if any. Yeah, they have a very few set of port towns. I guess not that few, but I guess the ferry system is where you're also going to have to go. But you obviously can't attack these port towns because you're at war with them, so they're not going to let you into the port itself. So what do? Well, the developers have gone ahead and created these really cool systems. These are scattered around the map, where it allows you to basically land your ships and go off on your merry way. Your ships will remain here. The longer you leave your ships here, they'll stay here, and you'll have to come back and obviously get back on your ships, but allow you to come in, go ahead and raid the Britannians, and then also come back and, you know, quite after you've got your goods, go back onto your ship. So you'd come back here, you'd get back on here. Again, it's saying I don't have a ship because I've been cheating my way on, but basically your ships will be there. And then you travel back to the Scandinavians to sell your goods, and you rinse and repeat across the sea. Hopefully as well, later on down the line, they could add in maybe some more events that pop up when you do play the game. You know, when you're at sea, maybe you run into a storm or you find some lucky goods. That stuff could be quite fun to mess around with and add to it. But I like the additional stuff of the landing system as well. if they could get some cool custom maps of that as well, that would be really cool indeed. And again, if you guys want to take a look at the different ships as well, you can see that there's completely different ships here as well for the Sturgeons to mess around with, all with their own custom models as well. So if I actually just go ahead and click on them right now, I go to the ship marker over ship writer, I just add a couple ships in, and then we go ahead and press M. You'll be able to see the different ships. Oh no, we're at here, and then we go, you can see the different types of ships as well that we currently have. So there's like galleys and other stuff like that, and they all have different ship models as well, which is really, really nice. So actually, if I go back to the port really quickly and I set sail normally, I should now have all the other ships under my command. Yeah, I do, and I can set them as my flagship, which will change the model of them and kind of give me different effects as well. So it's a nice way of combating that and messing around with it. So yeah, that's going to be the landing system all sort of done. We also have the brand new ferry system as well. So there's going to be ferry systems scattered around the map, which will allow basically the player for a fee to traverse from one side of it to the other. So this is going to be really good for the AI. But you can also see the caravans. You know, there's plenty of caravans at sea right now moving around, which is again really cool to see. But it'll basically allow the AI who aren't naval bound to be able to move from one side of the map to another, and they are scattered around. Like I said, I think there's a couple points here down here in Gibraltar, and over here from Spain to North Africa. There's one over here into kind of, I guess, still North Africa into Sicily. We have some going into Corsica and Sardinia, and these is kind of scattered around in the north as well. In Denmark, you can see them as well. So a nice little addition. So as I said, this mod is also updated for Eagle Rising. So what I'll do is I'll show you that right now, just to basically go ahead and explain how that works. Okay, here we go. This is the map with Eagle Rising. So just to show that it does work, you just got to make sure that you go ahead and put Eagle Rising above of Lemmy's Europe map, so then it will work and you'll be able to go to all the cities, which is really, really good. And again, all the naval travel and stuff works with this, so you can obviously utilize that. As of right now, this isn't like an official compatibility. This just kind of smooths things over until the Germanians are done. They're currently still Sturgill, but they're going to be replaced, and then they will kind of sort out where everyone is placed, because right now we have the Dacians in Gaul and the Gauls up in Britain, so that's obviously going to have some adjustments. But we mainly have Carthage down in North Africa, the Scythians out into the east, so it definitely does do the job whilst you're waiting. And with all the names as well, the settlements, it looks really good, and you can see you just go in and you can start recruiting and fighting back the hordes, or go ahead and destroy Carthage if you want to with a ferry system, make your way over and do some work. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy this video. If you did, make sure to drop a like and a comment down below, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.